What's up everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the first impression review of the DEWALT DW 33-inch wide area walk behind mower here. It'll be kind of an overview or maybe even first initial review of it or impressions of it. So far I've got to say I absolutely love this mower. It has been absolutely amazing for me. Those of you that aren't quite sure what exactly this is a DEWALT 33-inch wide area walk behind mower. It's very equivalent and it's basically the exact same thing as the Cub Cadet 33-inch and the Troy-Bilt 33-inch, which the new Troy-Bilt's totally different now. You guys may remember the mower that I started my business with was actually the old Troy-Bilt 33-inch walk-behind mower. It was identical to this, just built by Troy-Bilt. Maybe a few key differences. But for the most part, I got this mower for a steal of a deal. This mower is originally $2,000. It's like $2,100 brand new. I ended up getting it on sale, which is the main reason why I bought this mower, because I got it on sale for just $1,100, which that's a steal of a deal for me. You know, that's $1,000 off. I gotta say, I absolutely love it. It's have electric start. You just turn the key and just bump it once and it'll fire right up. As you guys can see, I've already got about 4 hours on it. I've already used it for one full day of mowing. I got about 4 hours on it, so I guess you can say I've gotten my hands-on use. I will say this is a very efficient mower. Now, of course, I'm going to compare this mower to a regular push mower, or more specifically, the Toro TimeMaster 30-inch. You guys may remember that I actually used to run the Toro TimeMaster 30-inch, and I had a love-hate relationship with that mower. It was a great mower, but it just seemed like it was always breaking for this reason or for that reason. It was just always breaking down on me. As the Toro TimeMaster mower did not have a strong enough motor on it for a 30-inch mower. It had, I can't remember, it was like a 6.5 horsepower or something like that. This has a 10.5 horsepower motor. It is a Briggs & Stratton motor, so for those of you that know, I do really enjoy Briggs & Stratton. I think they're very good engines, and it's electric start, of course. As I was saying, this is an efficient mower. This has a 2-gallon tank, and you guys can kind of see down in there, she's about halfway, so I got about 3 to 4 hours on her, and she's only gone through about half a tank, maybe a little more than that, might be about 3/4 of a tank. But either way, it's a very efficient mower. In terms of the TimeMaster, it just seemed like I was always having to stop to fill it up, or after about 45 minutes of mowing, I had to put more fuel in it. Now, the TimeMaster does have a smaller fuel tank on it, and sure, you can get the bigger 1-gallon fuel tank, like the commercial version of it has, but it still isn't nearly as efficient as this mower is. This mower definitely saves on gas. Easy to adjust the height with just the pull of a lever. You can go all the way down to its lowest setting, which you could say I can just barely get my fingers on there, which that's going to be damn near scalping yards. And its highest setting is all the way up. And I mean, I can get my whole fist under there, and the blades are about another inch above that. So that gives you a height on how high this will actually cut. The other awesome thing I like about this over the TimeMaster is this has a bigger discharge chute, which really seems to spit grass out very, very well. You guys can see in the deck there, there's almost nothing really sticking to the deck. And I ran with the mulch plug on this as well for quite a while. So you guys know I'm a sucker for slow motion videos, so I wanted to show you the slow motion video of it discharging out, just to show you how far it really does discharge out of the deck. I'm really impressed with it. This next clip you're about to see is me actually mulching up some leaves with the mulch blocker in, or the chute blocker in, and it is set to its highest setting, so you'll see quite a good bit of blowout, but it actually does mulch them up really well with just high lift blades. And after I put my mower on those trusty Harbor Freight jack stands that we all love so much, we'll get a look underneath. Now this is one full day of mowing. You can see there's just a little bit of grass all right here, but the deck is very, very clean. Like I was saying, I really think that open chute blocker, and it really spits stuff out very, very well, so it keeps the deck very clean. Now in the beginning, before I even started using it, I was very concerned about its cut quality. I was afraid it wasn't going to cut nearly as good as what my clients and my customers are used to or what they're expecting. Man, it actually comes out really, really well. I'm actually very impressed with its cut quality. For example, here is an overgrown yard that was overdue for a cut. I finally got it cut, and I actually think it looks pretty good, even though it's thick and wet. And here's what it looked like when it was finally done. I think it looks absolutely amazing, and I'm excited for the next cuts to come. Now, something I'm very big on is maintenance on mowers. How easy is it to maintenance? This mower is actually very easy to maintenance. Came with a nice extension hose, just like that, which you actually mount right there. On that, you pop the cap off, stick that on there, and then you spin the yellow part and the oil will actually drain out, which makes it very, very easy to change. Because I feel like this might be a little bit better for commercial use because it also has an oil filter. My old Troy-Bilt did not have an oil filter, and my Time Master did not also have an oil filter either. So I feel like this will have a lot more longevity on it. All right there in those videos, I mean, this thing goes really fast with the 4 gears, neutral and reverse. When you put it all the way in 4th gear, that's almost a little too fast, or at least faster than you really want to walk. My old Troy-Bilt absolutely could not pull a sulky. It just didn't have enough power behind it. I do feel like this has more than enough power behind it to pull a sulky while you're traveling with it, which I absolutely love. So I do plan on probably getting a sulky for it, but we'll see. That'll be in the future. As you guys also saw, I was able to throw it through some thicker stuff, or at least some thicker grass. I was run the mulch kit on it and go over some leaves and stuff like that. Again, that is just with regular high lift blades. They're not mulching blades at all. Anyways, I mean, for 1,100 bucks, I got this brand new for less than you could buy a Toro Time Master, and I think this was an absolute steal of a deal. So let me know if you guys have any concerns or any questions or anything like that on this mower. I'm planning on making a lot of videos on it. I really enjoyed this mower, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it too. So I plan on doing a lot with it. And as I said, so far my initial impressions, I absolutely love it. I think it's a great mower. It's a great bang for your buck, especially if you can get such a good deal like I did. So far, I have not been able to stall it or bog it down really at all. It actually does very, very good. I'm planning on getting it in some very overgrown yards just to see how well it does. I really want to torture test this thing. I really want to see how well it does. But hey, please smash that like button if you haven't already, and consider subscribing also if you're not already subscribed to my channel. I always appreciate all of your guys' support. It always encourages me and motivates me more to make more videos. So I will see you guys in the next video.